Blessings, beautiful soul. Welcome to day 14. And today we're going to do a meditation. It's called a Kirtan Kriya, and we use sound. We also use mudra. Now, there are many acupressure points in the body, meridian points, chakras, that kind of thing. And I want you to notice, say your name, and notice how when you say your name, or say my name is, the movement in your mouth and the fact that your tongue touches different areas of your mouth as you speak. You know, when we form the words, our mouth is doing something, our tongue is touching certain areas in our mouth. So we're making kind of like connections by doing that. And our bodies are affected on a cellular energetic level by sound, which is why we like things like, the singing bowls and gong bars and things like that. So this mantra brings in sound. The sounds are sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa is the universe, totality. Ta is life, creation. Na is death, dissolution. And ma is rebirth, regeneration. So the kind of cycle of life. It also is the word sat, nam, which is truth is my name, or my name is truth. Now, and as we're doing it, as you're saying the words sa, ta, na, ma, notice how in your mouth, your tongue is touching different areas of the inside of your mouth. Sa, ta, na, ma. And also as we're doing that, we're going to be working with the fingers. Sa, ta, na, ma. So there are pressure points on the tips of your fingers. So you're going to press just firmly enough so that you can feel it. So your arms are going to be relaxed, but sa is thumb and index finger, ta, thumb and middle finger, na, thumb and ring finger, ma, thumb and little finger. The other good thing about this is that it can create an anchor. So if you're in a situation where you're a bit stressed, you can mentally recite it, and you can be doing that with your hands whilst mentally reciting, and it will remind your body and bring your body back into a peaceful state. Now we'll be using what we call 3 voices. So to start with, we'll be speaking normally in our human voice, and then we'll be whispering, which is kind of like said to be the voice of the lover, and then we'll be saying it in our mind, and then we'll reverse that. So to do all that, we want to be sitting in a position where our spine is upright. So if you need to sit on a chair, then do so. Just make sure that your spine is completely upright and you're not tensing, you're not slouching, you're not tensing your hips or your shoulders. Hands are resting on your thighs or your lap. So you'll be keeping your hands here, going sa, ta, na, ma. So you keep your chin very slightly lifted, as if you're just very slightly looking up. You're going to close your eyes and you're going to focus your eye gaze on your third eye point. And just observe. Just take a moment, noticing how you feel, and begin. And the breath kind of takes care of itself. You'll see what I mean. So take a nice full deep breath in and out. And you're going to continue. If I stop to talk, you continue with the movements and the gestures. Sa, ta, na, ma. 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 Continue. And making sure that your chin is lifted very slightly, spine nice and tall, so that the breath can flow, so the breath will find its own natural rhythm. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Again, continue again, noticing sensations as you move through the mudras, as you make that connection. Think of almost like a electrical connection as you're connecting each finger with your thumb. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na. And continue, but whisper. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Keep going so everything else is exactly the same. Again, make sure you haven't dropped your chin. Spine is nice and tall, eyes are closed, eye gaze turned in and up towards your third eye point. So the only difference is that you're whispering instead of talking in your normal voice. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Keep going, and you may notice your ego start to chat away. Often comes up with things like, oh God, how long are we going to do this for? La 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 la. Just observe. The other good thing about this kind of meditation is you're giving your mind something to focus on. So if you do have a really busy mind, it's a great way to get your thoughts in more of an orderly queue. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na. Then continue, but just saying in your own mind. So just repeating the words in your own mind, continuing the mudras, the hand gestures. And just observing all thoughts, feelings, reactions, sensations as they occur. And begin to whisper again. Sa, ta, na, ma. 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 Sa, ta, na. In your normal voice, sa, ta, na, ma. 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 ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. And just release the hands, relax the voice, just take a moment. Simply notice how you feel right now. And so you can use this as an anchor. Anytime you're feeling anxious or stressed while you're out and about, you can go through the hand gestures and just mentally repeat it. So your task today, should you choose to accept it, is a letter to the divine. Again, taken from, again, Raise Your Vibration, Kyle Gray. It says, the more clearly we communicate with Earth or on Earth with our friends, lovers and family, the more clearly we're able to communicate with the divine. Having a loving, open and insightful conversation with the divine is important. So whether you want to call it the divine, divine intelligence, life, God, life force, whatever term you want to use, it's okay. When we are really open about our feelings, thoughts, worries and decisions, we give that divine presence the space to enter our life and support us. Our angels, our guides and the universal life force are always with us. They are here right now. But in order for them to support us, we have to give them the space and permission to support us. They do know a lot of our thoughts and feelings, but they can't always interact with them because they are ours, they are private, and the universe will not go against our free will. So we have to actually ask for the support. When you open up and set the intention that you are cleanly communicating with the presence of love that is a part of who you are, and with all the heavenly support that surrounds you, your conversation will ride a wave of prayer to the heart of the divine. The divine always hears these conversations, and like an echo of deep love, a wave of healing, help and support come back to you. It says it's time to have a loving conversation with the divine. It doesn't matter how you see the divine. It could be in the form of a particular saint, an ascended master like Buddha, Jesus, an angel, a deity, or even just the cosmos. But know that it is ready and willing to listen. The universe is always more than willing to help you than you are to be helped. It's time to open up and recognize that divine is your greatest love, your best ally, and your truest friend. Speak to it in a way that's open. Share your concerns, reveal your feelings, let out your emotions, and breathe with ease. So whether you write it out or whether you just say it out, because for example, there's lots of things that are kind of going on in the world nowadays at the moment that worry me. So I find that tuning in with universal divine essence, with, reminding myself that I'm not alone, that I'm not alone in the concerns that I have, that I'm not alone in the vision that I have for the kind of life I want to live. And it is a great help, especially at times when we do feel kind of powerless and helpless and alone. So let's say whether you want to write it, whether you want to type it on your phone or laptop, or whether you just want to say it out loud, just give it a go. What have you got to lose? So enjoy the rest of your day. Any questions, any comments, please reach out. So much love to you. And that's it for me and Miss Lulu. Yes. Oh, I'm so sorry.